What's up, brother?
What's up?
Hey, how are you, man?
Good, how are you?
How's the record store doing?
Yeah, doing good.
So, is my order in already?
Yep, it's over here, man.
Alright. Whoa, check this out. Yeah! 13 Super Deluxe Edition of Sign of the Times. I've been wanting to get this for so long. It was released in September but arrived in Bali mid-October. Very happy to get this. Can't wait to open this up and see what it's all about. You gotta support your local record store, so check this out. Thank you so much, Miller's Record, for having this and importing this for me. And we'll do the unboxing right after this. March 1987 was a great year. Prince just released Sign of the Times. I went to my local record store or cassette store and I got this little baby here. This was made in Indonesia back in 1987. It wasn't official, but it's a great album that was released on various labels in Indonesia, which then wasn't officially a record label. Check it out. It was like nice. It's got all the stickers and all that. Now, the previous year, Prince just released an amazing album. Like in March '86, he just released this album, the Parade album. So this was in 1986 in March, and 1 year afterwards, Prince released another amazing album, which is called Sign of the Times. Now, as you see, over the years, I've collected many formats. As you see here, there's a couple of cassettes, a couple of my CDs, some import CDs. And if you look at behind me, there's a couple of great singles that I accumulate throughout the years. And I also have some different versions of Sign of the Times, like the original with the sticker here, with the, here's the one with from Japan. I got two different laser discs, the movie, a couple of 7-inch, and here's a tour book and picture disc as well. So many formats came out from the Sign of the Times era, and it was great, and I love all the music from it. I consider Sign of the Times as the Sgt. Pepper's of Prince because it was very thematic, and it was, well, at least to say, it's just an amazing album with different types of genre. You know, it takes you on a ride, you know, from start to finish. So amazing. So moving on, 33 years later, from 1987 to 2020, the Prince estate released this Super Deluxe Edition of Sign of the Times, not only containing the music that we've heard before, but much, much more. So this morning I just came back from my good friend, a record store in Bali called Miller's Records, and he got me the one and only Super Deluxe Edition of Sign of the Times. 13 LP, a DVD, and everything that you would expect from a box set. I mean, look at this, such a beast. It's huge, it's big. Look how thick it is. Now I'll take a comparison. When the album first came out, it was only this big, right? Let's take a look at the sides. From this thin to this thick. I mean, that's amazing. You know, I think the Prince estate did a really, really good job. And the reviews has been so great about this album. So look at, this is the front, this is the side, and let's check out the back. Look at all these tracks, all the music. Now I can't imagine how long I'll be listening to this. I mean, it's gonna take me like a week maybe just to listen from start to finish, but it's gonna be great. So without further ado, let's start unboxing. Yeah. Right, I'm gonna cut this baby up. I'm gonna try to keep the sticker as it is. I'm one of those collectors that doesn't want to throw away the stickers. Unfortunately, when it came, some of the parts were already ripped, so but hopefully the inside is still secure and safe, so let's do this. So I get the plastic on the sides out. Hopefully I can keep it intact. Let's open the baby up and see what we have inside. Oh yeah, look at that. All right, let's put this aside first. Pretty good. They put some bubble wrap on top of it to secure the whole thing up. Yes, beautiful. So let's start unpacking and see what we have inside. All right, let's take this baby out. The first one is, wow, this is heavy. The coffee book, the coffee table book. Look at it, just amazing. The picture, the content, everything, super nice. It's got a download code. I'm just gonna cover it. So if you're into download digital files, it's here. Now let's take a look at the book, and I'll do some very short comparison to the tour book that he had. This one here is probably related to the hairstyle, or the same time as the You Got the Look. If you look here, it's got the same necklace here without the jacket, but probably the same time frame. Lots of reading, lots of information, like the cover album. This is the band. Now just going back to what we're seeing here, I'm just going to be taking the tour book, which came out in Europe. I'm not sure if the tour book in Europe is the same as other places, but this is a tour book. Let me get to the same page. Well, here it is. So this was from the tour book, and this is now. Slightly the same, slightly different. Here you can see Dr. Fink is holding his glasses. Meanwhile here he's got a different pose, but you know, we're seeing different scene. Prince's mouth is open here on the tour book. Meanwhile at the book on the Super Deluxe Edition is different. So yeah, we're seeing new pictures, new image. All right, let's see what else we have here. Lots of pictures. Beautiful picture by Jeff Katz. Here it is, the same one. Same image as the You Got the Look time frame. This is a different image, and here's You Got the Look on the single. So same photo shoot, different era, different time. Just beautiful. I don't want to do too much spoilers here, but I'm just gonna skim through. But again, it's got the pretty much the same look as the tour book. Black and peach. This was a tour book, so I haven't checked one by one because I just opened it, but I presume it's different image, different takes from the same photo shoot. So going back to the book, this is the best part. The lyric sheets with Prince's handwriting. So it's amazing that he kept all his handwriting, the lyrics. Slow Love here. Every single handwriting, corrections, you know, beautifully archived. I mean, I'm grateful that Prince kept all this, so you know, one day when he passed away, all of us can see this. You know, it's just a good archive and good documentation, neatly scanned. Look at this, probably some coffee stains here. The coffee stains and the, yeah. I love it. Sometimes he wrote in pencil, sometimes he would do corrections by pen. But it's just amazing, amazing. Here we have the singles. This is what's coming out. Luckily, I have most of it behind me. So it's good to know the singles and what I have is matching. The reel-to-reel tape, 24 track. You know, again, everything was on analog back then, so you can see the tape, what brand he used, got all the stories, lyrics. But yes, I don't want to do too much spoilers, but again, the music is amazing. And when we go to the last page, we are provided by a DVD of the concert. Now I'm not too happy, a lot of people has been saying this, not too happy about the format of how the concert is, DVD is on a small scale like this. If you compare to the Laserdisc version, this was the Laserdisc version, you know, it was really nice, had the Obi as well. I got two versions, this is the Japanese and this is the US Laserdisc. You know, I mean, I wish they had something similar to this packaging, but hey, I'm sure that the Prince of State cannot make everyone happy. Over there, there's the Sign of the Times official released when it was given out at the Observer newspaper in the UK. Now let's get into the LP. Here it is, the Sign of the Times remastered. Let's do a comparison to the original. So side by side, you can see this one has been aged a bit. This is brand new. Of course, with reissue, you'll see a different tones of colors. Here, I see more of an orangey. Here, it's more of a yellowish. But pretty much side to side. This is the new one. This is the original. On the side, you can see that the spines of the new one is much more thicker. Here I just realized on the original you see the coatings and the writings, but on the new one there isn't much information, just a blank. So this one is the Super Deluxe and this is the original one. Yeah, the spine basically more or less the same. Actually, it's a bit different actually. Let's take a look at the spine here. The spine here is a bit different positioning. But again, with every issue in different countries, you'll have different configuration. All right, let's take a look of the inside. It's got the protective sleeves and the lyric sheet. I'm glad they made a difference between the protective sleeves and the lyric sheet. So this is pretty much the same as in the original. All right, let's see what's the next one we have here. All right, these are the singles. So it's the singles, mix and edits. So pretty much all of the singles I have behind are contained here, remastered. And there's some edits as well. Now this is a gatefold album. So look at that. Ooh, yes. Look it. It's got the picture disc. It's got I'm only missing this one. So if anyone on YouTube is kind enough to give me this picture disc and this picture disc, I don't have it behind me, so that's pretty sad. Now this one's quite unique here. This one is a 7-inch. It's a colored pink vinyl, but I don't know why, but the cover they're using from the parade area, so it's not using the Sign of the Time look. But it's a single for If I Was Your Girlfriend. It was one of the releases. All the singles, but unfortunately, like I said, I'm missing If I Was Your Girlfriend picture disc and the Sign of the Times picture disc. Anyone on YouTube you want to contribute or give away, I'll be happy to receive. All right. Again, the You Got the Look image is very nice. It's got more purple. And behind, these are the songs on this album. Right, let's move on to the next one. This is the first of the 5 unreleased music materials. It's got I Could Never Take the Place from the 1979 version. It's got All My Dreams, Wonderful Day, Strange Relationship, Visions. So the story of Sign of the Times, basically it came from different albums to make Sign of the Times. Now from 86 until 87, like a 1-year period, Prince did like 5 albums, 3 Dream Factory versions, 1 Camille album, and 1 Crystal Ball. Now all of these albums were condensed into Sign of the Times. Now what we're hearing here from this Super Deluxe Edition is all those compilation of great music that was unreleased by Prince. So the first time in 2020, the Prince estate released all the great music that was unreleased previously. So let's have a look at the vault. Let's open up here. So here we have like the original reel that we saw on the coffee book, but again, different takes. The album is pretty much the same. Let's take a look at the inserts. Beautiful, it's got all the information, nicely archived, and these are the songs. All right, let's go for the next one. Here it is. This one contains Train, Soul Psychedelicide, The Ball, Forever in My Life, an early vocal run. Crucial, one of my favorite tracks that also released on the Crystal Ball edition. Let's take a look inside. This is the Vault Tracks Part 2. Beautiful. Look, it's even got the Polaroid of the mixer settings, how it was made, all the details. Let me see the inserts. So here it is, the vault. It's got 2 inserts. Name of the songs, the informations. Beautifully done. Very happy with the results. More image of the reel-to-reel. Super amazing. Witness for the Prosecution, one of my favorite tracks. There's a couple of versions. There's 2 versions for this album. But again, one of my favorite tracks. Got it on bootleg when it first came out. Now we got the remaster on super crisp condition and sound. To the next one. Again, this is the Vault Tracks Part 3. It's got Cosmic Day, Wally, I Need a Man, A Place in Heaven, Strange Relationship, the Club Mix. I mean, the image and everything is just perfectly great. Great photo by Jeff Katz. Again, all the information. Ooh. Step this out. Ito masa. Information of the songs. Pretty tired of the material here. Sometimes doesn't leave you fingerprints, but yeah, super excited. I haven't shown you the LP yet, but pretty basic. Must be 180. This is vinyl number 10. It's got the Paisley Park logo. Beautiful logo as well. I love how they invested in this protective sleeves, so it's good to go for another 50 years. Alright, last but not least, we have the concert live in Utrecht. Live in Utrecht, 20th June 1987. I mean, the image is just amazing. Look at that. Nice gatefold of the album. Let's see if they have any. Oh, yes, they have the inserts. Here's the track listing. That's the last part. Let me go to the. And here it is. Track listing live in Utrecht, 20th June 1987. Beautiful image as well. I mean, we're being treated by the Prince Estate really well for this. So in my opinion, the Super Deluxe Edition of Sign of the Times is such a great box set. I mean, I've bought box sets like the Beatles and other artists, but nothing compares to Sign of the Times. I mean, you're getting not only the unreleased stuff, but just quality music that Prince wrote and wrote and wrote and made, but it's heard now. So I totally recommend you guys getting this album. Super great, great packaging. Ignore my holes in the plastic, but again, containing great music. It's got great live tracks, unreleased music that we haven't heard for 33 years. So super guy for this. I'd like to thank my good friend at Miller's Record for providing me this record and box set. I mean, I could have got it in other formats, online formats, but I like to support my local record store, so shout out to you. I also like to give out a big shout out to my friend in Switzerland, Mr. Mac Funk, in London, Wazim Sharif, and in Holland, Sydney Janssen. Thank you guys. Prince in love. So thank you so much for watching this. I hope you enjoyed my unboxing and revealing some of the comparison between the original Sign of the Times and the new Super Deluxe Edition. Hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. It's called Westside Music. I'm based in Bali. I do a lot of vinyl events in Bali as well as DJing. So hope you enjoyed it. Peace and Prince out.